Hello, my name is Mike Ime, and today we're going to make pasta, homemade fresh pasta. If you've ever been given one of these, a pasta machine for maybe a wedding gift, or maybe you just have one lying around the house and you've never used it, this is your opportunity to get a tutorial, step by step, on how to make it. So let's go through the whole process of the evening. Obviously get your pasta machine out and get it all set up on your counter. Clean off your counter really well, wash your hands very well, especially in front of your guests. That's always a good thing. In terms of ingredients, you're going to need 4 eggs. I use organic eggs from Italian chickens. You have to go out to the farm and make sure the chickens speak Italian, and then they lay Italian eggs. They taste a little bit better than your regular American eggs. And we've got unbleached flour. We're going to need 2 1/4 cups for fresh eggs. We've got some rice flour that we'll be using later when we make the pasta. I recommend imported Reggiano Parmesan cheese. Got 2 different kinds here. Basically, it's pretty expensive, and we're going to grate this later on into a little bowl, and then we'll put that over the pasta. Okay, so here we are. We're going to go ahead and make the actual pasta. We've got 2 1/4 cups of unbleached flour. We've got 4 eggs. I usually let them sit out for about 30 minutes or so at room temperature. Let them get warmed up a little bit. So we've got a nice clean, use a 20% bleach solution or 10% bleach solution. Got this nice and clean, washed it many times. So you want to have a nice clean countertop. This is marble. And we're going to pour that 2 1/4 cups on there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to make a little volcano in the middle. And this is more of an art than a science. I've done this quite a few times, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. You got to be patient. We're going to go ahead and take an egg, and we're going to go ahead and break that right in the middle. I am not a chef, nor do I pretend to be one, so I'm just an average Joe who learned how to do this. Went to a little cooking class for a few hours for a work-related thing, and liked it so much I started making it for my family. So there goes an egg. And then what we want to do is just kind of start breaking this up. It gets a little messy. There's probably other ways to do this, but none of it is this fun, I'm sure. And so we're going to go ahead and really just get those 4 eggs and the 2 1/4 cups of unbleached flour. And we're going to just work it together. So you can see that it's starting to come together here. You never need to add water. If anything, we're going to be adding some more flour, because as you work it, it does get a little sticky. So this process takes a while. For a while there, it doesn't look like it's going to work out. It's all about the muscle. Putting a little TLC into the process. But it is quite fun. You're going to be working this for about 15 minutes or so. The more you work it, the better it'll taste. It only takes 2.5 minutes to cook. Once you got the water boiling, you're going to put it in there for 2.5 minutes, and that's it. What you're going to do now is you're going to knead it. You're going to push down on your palm, and you're just going to kind of roll it and push. Roll it and push. And you're going to work it. You're going to work it, baby. Make this pasta come to life. So that's what we're going to do now for another 10 minutes. I'm not thinking that you want to watch this. The other thing you can do is take it and throw it down here. It scares the heck out of everybody, but it also tends to do something inside the atomic structure of the pasta, makes it taste a little bit better. This is how you can get some of your, as Mick Jagger would say, get your yayas out. Just take it and throw it really hard up against there. It shocks the pasta and wakes it up and then makes it alive. And that's what you want. You want pasta that's alive. Alright, so we're going to keep working this, and then we're going to wrap it in cellophane, just like this. Before we wrap it in cellophane, we're going to sprinkle it really good with flour. If you don't, the pasta will stick to the cellophane. And then we're going to let it rest for 20 minutes. So now we took the plastic rack off. Remember, we used the rice flour around it so we don't get any stickiness. And now we've got 4 pasta balls. We've let it set for about 20 minutes to let that gluten dry. Here's our pasta maker. This part just pops right off. We're not going to need that right now, so we'll put it off to the side. We've always got our wine close by. Again, it takes 2 full glasses to make this pasta, so don't underestimate how much wine you're going to drink while you make this, as well as your antipasto. So what we're going to do now is we generously always sprinkle the rice flour on our surface, and we're going to go ahead and just flatten that out a little bit. So we've got our pasta into 4 equal little balls here, and we put some rice flour down. We flatten out the pasta. We put our pasta maker on number 1, and then we're just going to simply roll that through, and that stretches it out. Then we're going to take it and roll it into thirds, and we're going to do this 3 or 4 times till we feel comfortable getting that gluten to set in there, and just kind of working the pasta through. Depends how hungry you are. It does take a little patience. Alright, so now that we've got it rolled out there, we'll maybe put it through another time. Alright, so now we got it through. It's looking pretty good. We're going to move it to number 2. Now, from here on out, we're not going to fold it into thirds anymore. We're going to go ahead and put it once through, and that stretches it. I put it back over here in case it's getting a little sticky, get a little rice flour on there. And then the second one is to set it. First one to stretch it, second one to set it. Then we'll go ahead and put it on 3. It's pretty easy. Feels the texture feels a little bit like Play-Doh. Feels nice. You can see looks pretty good. It's stretching out really good. Okay, hopefully this is the second time. If you've been drinking a lot, you forget how many times you go through. So if in doubt, just go through an extra one. Set it twice. So one time to stretch it. The second time to set it. And this pasta is looking really good today. It's a factor of your altitude, the humidity, and how loud the music is in your house. All right, so now it's supposed to be pretty much rectangular. This one isn't. So now we've got our 4 things of pasta here, plenty of rice flour that we're sprinkling on here to make sure it doesn't stick. And now we put the attachment on the end and put the little handle through there, so stick that on there. We're going to do a little linguine pasta. So we've got it all nice and salted. The key thing that you need to have now, it's not salted, sorry, rice flour. The key thing you need to have now though is your water needs to have boiled. You need to, once it's boiled, put some salt in it and get ready, because you're going to do this very quickly. You're going to run through all of these. Hopefully your wife or someone's going to help you. You're going to get them off here because they'll stick together, and you're going to want to put them right into the boiling water. It's going to take 2 minutes and 15 seconds to cook. That's it. So your sauce should be ready. You want to go ahead and put your sauce right onto the pasta. Don't put any oil in the water, or else your pasta won't stick to the sauce, and that's what you want, that starchy stickiness. So I'm just going to do one of them here, and then we're going to go ahead and put those in there. So we're just going to put it in here, and put in the right one. Push that in there. Nice and fast. You can see it's coming out there. Alright, and then what we do is we take this, pull it out here, maybe get a little rice flour, sprinkle it on there. Do these very quickly, and then go ahead and put them right into the boiling water. Okay, we are done. We have the pasta with the sauce here, and it's all dressed up. We've got the cheese. We've got a little green salad. It's always good to serve with the green salad. Some rustic bread, really hearty rustic bread. And we're ready to go. So thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed this cooking experience. And I hope that all of you go ahead and grab your pasta machines and go through and make the pasta experience, because it's well worth it. So, bon appetit!